Yeah. And we are back in the chill zone, MegaMike.
Yes, sir. Back in the chill zone. It's been a little bit, but we are back now.
We are back, and we are going to keep this Rustcast concise. We're going to keep it shorter, but we're not going to not talk about the cheating that's been going on, are we? We're going to talk about that. That's what people want to hear.
Talk about it.
That's the stuff I'm interested in when I'm consuming Rust content, you know? When I'm looking into what's going on in the world of Rust console, one of the main topics for me is the cheating. Make sure those little cheaters can't get away with it again. And
that's right, man. We need them friggin' gone. Bam!
The Rust Guard is doing its job extremely well, and that is the words of the devs. That's in the dev blog, the most recent dev blog. It says, "We are happy to report that the Rust Guard is doing its job extremely well. A solid number of players using third-party devices to cheat have been banned. Some temporary, and a few permanently." Hopefully, and listen, I'm just going to drop my 2 cents on this. The one thing I disagree with is that there should even be a temporary ban. I think if somebody gets caught cheating, they should be perma-banned from the first instance that they get caught cheating.
Because you've already got the warning. You've had
the warning. The warning came when they told you they're introducing the Rust Guard. That was the warning. We're going to put this in place, guys. You know, this is the warning. Don't do it. We've got the Rust Guard, but people are still doing it.
It's like, it is what it is. They are getting rid of the people that are cheating. So, you know, I guess you either got to get the 3-day and then learn your lesson, right? Not do it again.
Don't do it again.
You know, try and get away with it again and then be permanent banned. You know what I mean?
And you know for a fact, right? When those guys get caught, guys get caught cheating, right? When they get caught, they're not going to then go and do it again, though, are they? That's it for them. They're going to stop.
That's it, right?
They're not going to do it again, are they?
It was a glitch. It was a cord that I was using, and there's all kinds of excuses people have been using, right? So it's like
it was my neighbor's console that's picking up on. Who knows?
The wires in your cord don't know what name brand they are.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes no difference.
Player numbers have not been affected, but the amount of cheaters has dropped by more than 2/3. That's crazy, dude. So
that's a big number. That's good.
Just to try and dissect that a little bit, right? The player numbers have not been affected, but the amount of cheaters has dropped by more than 2/3, which tells me that Double 11 were pretty sure about who was cheating in the first place before the Rust Guard was put in place. They've got this professional system for doing it, and dude, it's doing its job. I think it's that's so really good because we've seen it with the boots on the ground when we're running about. You know, we're not getting beamed from 2 grids away.
Take a few more shots nowadays. You know what I mean? It's like the shots just aren't. You know, I know I'm ducking and weaving just the same as I was before. You know what I mean? So I know that hasn't gotten better. So I just noticed I've been getting away with a lot more stuff now. You know what I mean? Like it's like I can take a little more heat without just getting downed. Like within 2 seconds of getting fired at.
Yeah, I've got no ego, bro. I'm not going to sit here and say that I was the best PvP player ever anyway. So like,
exactly.
My PvP has got a lot to be desired, right?
That's right.
But now I'm winning some gunfights. I'm actually winning some gunfights, dude. It's like
that's right.
It's just like now it feels like a game that's fair, right?
100%,
yeah, dude. I'm very pleased, and you know, Double 11 are very pleased with the results of the Rust Guard, and they said, and they will keep improving it. They're going to keep improving it, even though they had 0 false flags during testing. So anybody who's getting caught cheating and then claiming that they weren't cheating, it's just not going to fly. You know, like they know that they had 0 false flags, and they know exactly. I don't know how the system's working. I can't work it out, but however it's working, it's pinpointing exactly what people are doing. and they're under no
Exactly.
illusions. But
Yeah.
one more time, I just want to reiterate, I do not think there should be a chance and then a perma. I think it should just be, if you get caught
You're
cheating,
gone.
you should be gone, dude. Like, there's
Yeah.
no two strikes for me. And sorry, that's just my opinion. That's just the way I
Yeah,
feel
that's
about it.
right.
But
That's right.
yeah, dude, it's interesting times. You know, it's interesting times. We've got vehicles now in the main branch, right? We've got vehicles. We obviously had a good play around on public test branch, didn't we, dude? And
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
we got ourselves accustomed to how to make the fastest vehicles, the most efficient, the ones with the storage compartments. You know, we played around so much and had so much
Yeah,
fun on
seeing what works
PTB.
with what. Yeah,
Yeah,
seeing what
so
works with what, man, for different purposes. You know, you can, and that's the thing, man. Like, there's so many different modules, man. You can just like custom your ride. You know what I mean? Like, customize it like to what you want, like what you're serving its purpose for, right? Like, it's
yeah,
awesome, man.
and the motorbikes and pedal bikes are things that I've not had a massive. I've not got a chance to have a massive shot. I was more focused on the cars, but you know, on the Rusty
Yeah.
Looter server here. I was just driving around. You can see that beautiful motorbike in the background sitting behind MegaMike there. In fact, may I just point out, MegaMike is wearing the new skins there, and he looks
Yeah,
so
yes, sir.
fly, bro.
Yeah, man, it's looking good, dude.
Look
I
like
like it.
Deadpool sitting there, brah. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Deadpool with his motorbike
Yeah, it looks
behind him,
friggin' wicked,
son.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
man,
they
it looks
definitely did an
dope.
awesome job on it, man. I like it.
We got Junkyard, you know, which is grub heaven. You know, like
Yeah.
my
Yeah, man, it can be a
goodness.
hot monument, man, for sure, dude. Yeah, especially when like, you know, when it just like came out in public test branch, like, woo, it
Oof.
was a hot monument to live next to, man. Yeah, we were quickly moving a little bit away from it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's
people were
right.
just all over
We
it, dude.
hightailed it out of there. Boom, we need to
Yeah,
move friggin' spots here.
yeah. And again, it's crazy because these are the things that we talked about, like when we first started playing the game together, all that
Yes,
while
yeah,
ago,
man.
and it's now came into fruition. It's now came into the game, and I couldn't be happier, dude. You know,
Me too, man. Yeah, it's wicked, man. It's wicked.
yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
yeah.
Everything's coming into play, like you said, man. Like we got like all the modes of transportation, other than like the that underwater
Oh yeah,
scuba diving like jetpack or not jetpack,
yeah. I
but
know what
that
you mean.
little
Yep, yep. The little
yeah
jet thing,
yeah
yeah, for cruising under the water.
you
There,
hold
yeah.
on if you're cruising under the water. It's like bicycle handles on it or something like
hmm
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they're cool.
yeah,
Yeah, they're cool.
yeah.
Maybe we may end up getting that as well, brother. Who knows?
Oh, I think
But
eventually it will come, man, for sure.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. I
Everything
think we're
comes
just gonna get
comes in
everything.
time.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna get everything. So right now it's exciting times in the world of Rust console. We've got the cheaters getting banned. We've got the vehicles, and you know we've also got the introduction, which I haven't had a chance to use them yet, is the handcuffs and the prisoner hood.
Yeah, man, we haven't really had a situation where we really could, man, for sure, man. But it's gonna be cool, like to be able to like kind of like hold someone captive, take someone hostage. You know what I
Interrogate
mean? And
them, ask them
yeah,
why they've been cheating, get them under the spotlight, and then
yeah,
use the Tesla coil on them.
make your own custom friggin' Rust electric chair.
Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be coming. You know that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
100%,
Slap a bag
100%.
over their head and drag them back to the base. You know,
Yeah.
in that little homemade jail.
Where's the
But
stashes at?
but yeah, dude. Obviously, we talked about it when it first happened, but we are a part of the content creator program,
Yeah.
and it's been crazy, right? It's been good.
Yeah, man, it's been awesome.
It's
It's been
been
awesome, man.
crazy because the thing that I find the best about it, right, is the fact that we have got constant communication with Pedro and Russilla, the two main
Yeah,
men of the Rust console, right?
that's right.
We've got constant communication with those guys. I mean constant, right? Because they're very busy. But I mean,
Yes,
we can
obviously, yeah.
contact them or ask them a question or whatever, and they are very happy to oblige. And dude, honestly,
Yeah, absolutely.
the fact that we've got access to the skins and that we can make content on the skins and just help to promote the brand by
Yep.
actually not having to even, we don't have to even pay for the skins now. It's just really, like, really, really appreciate it. And
Absolutely.
we're going to do our bit. We're going to try our hardest to make some funny videos, some cool videos. Dude, that one we just dropped, that short there when we're throwing the rock at each other and we're laughing
Yeah, that
away.
was funny, man.
That's
Yeah.
the sort of stuff that,
Yeah, that was a good laugh.
yeah, that's the sort of stuff I want to make. And you know,
Yeah.
we were just talking before we came on the Rustcast there about how we're going to build the arena again. Me and Mike built an arena for sword fighting. We had this big idea that we were going to do like a sword fighting tournament and like different. We had all these different ideas, but it ended up that was on old gen, and we ended up not doing it just because new gen was coming. And we said, right, once new gen comes, we're going to do these things. And I think the first thing we should do is build a destruction derby. A destruction derby
Yeah,
arena,
man.
dude, and get the vehicles in there, and get a few different people. You know, I'm gonna propose it. I've already proposed it in the content creator Discord. A few
Yeah.
people have been interested in it, and I think that if Pedro gets behind it and makes it official, and if we could, you know, if we could find some way of like, even if we edit the video and put it out there or whatever, but get the
Yeah.
promotion for it,
Be cool.
I think that would be so cool, dude. I think that would be
Yeah, man,
such a
that'd be
cool
awesome.
a Rust destruction derby. You know, I know that a lot of people get into the game of Rust for the shooting elements of it, for the building elements of it, but that was one of the main reasons I started really enjoying the game, was the building elements of it. And I remember when I first started playing the game, it was kind of really hard for me to get my hands on guns. I felt when I first started playing it, right? Because I didn't know the
Yeah.
strategies, the ways to, you know, the ways to unlock things on the tier 1, the tier 2, the weapons, and I just didn't know much. We've said this many times in the Rustcast. It is a learning curve, the game, right?
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah,
But
this like I must have died like so many times just trying to figure out how to use a blueprint.
yeah,
And you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? How
yeah,
different foundations and stuff. Like, oh yeah, this is cool. Boom, boom.
yeah.
Lose all your farm. You got like, oh crap. You know what I mean? You
Oh,
got to
God.
freaking start all over again. Like,
I'm
yeah,
cringing
but
thinking about some of my first
yeah,
builds.
man. Yeah,
Like,
it's definitely one of those games, man, where it's like you say, it's a big learning curve, right? And then you just get one thing down, and there's so many aspects to it, right? And you kind of got to get like knowledge of a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
yeah,
To
yeah,
survive.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it takes a bit, man, for sure.
I was
Yeah.
lucky early on though. I had a group, a clan that had came and sort of taken pity on me, and they dropped me
Yeah.
like customs, and they dropped me like Tommies, and they dropped me like armor, and then the dude was like, "You've put that soft side," and he explained to me like within like the first couple of weeks, maybe month of me playing the game, I bumped into this clan, and they took mercy on me. Dude, they could have just smoked me, but I think they must have walked past my base and saw like, you know,
Like, oh God, this
3
guy
out of
doesn't know what
4
he's doing. This
walls
guy
were
needs some
soft
help.
side, and yeah, this guy. And then I remember
Yeah.
the guy saying, I remember he dropped me the custom. It was a custom. I still remember the look of it because I remember picking it up and
Yeah.
going, "Whoa!" And he was like, "I'm going to drop you this. I'm going to trust you here that you're not going to just
Yeah.
turn and shoot me." And he did. He dropped me the custom, and then what had happened was those guys ended up raiding like a large base on the server, and he came over to my base. He knocked the door and he said, "Dude, come and see what we've just raided." And I went over and I could not believe the amount of boxes filled with loot. So I just got to scoop up all. He's like, "Take whatever you want." I took up like so much. I couldn't count. I was going back and forward, back and forward.
That's funny, man.
But
You're lucky there wasn't like that kind of clan that walked by like, oh, that looks like a cheap raid.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it would have
yeah,
been funny.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I
God,
think
it's
people,
funny the difference.
a lot of people have got those kind of stories where people have took mercy on them early on in the
Yeah,
game.
absolutely they do, man. Yeah,
And
definitely.
I would hope that I would do that, that we could do that for somebody at some point as well.
Oh yeah, I think we have.
Yeah, we
I
have.
think we have lots of times, man. I've
Yeah.
helped lots of people out in this game. Like, yeah, you're not exactly doing that right. I've seen like people like hitting like just random rocks in the game, like trying
Yeah.
to like, collect like
Yeah.
stone. Like, hey man, no, you got to hit nodes to do that. It's
Yeah.
cool, really? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
But,
dude, you know, obviously, as I said at the start, we're going to keep this short and concise
Yeah,
because we're
that's
trying
right.
to get back into the algorithm, and we're hoping that YouTube's going to bless us. But we've covered the cheaters,
Yeah.
and we've covered all the stuff in the dev blog and gave our experience of it. So really appreciate you guys listening. And as Flux would say, I'm sorry to steal this line if he hears this. We'll see you. We'll see you on the island.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I think that's a great
Yes.
line.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
thanks for
Thanks for
listening,
tuning in
guys.
there, guys.
All the best.